I'm reflecting this morning on how time seems to slow down the more present I am. There's this sense of abundance and space that opens up because I'm really living in the here and now and not racing to be somewhere else in the future usually, or lost in regurgitations of the past. And as I was reflecting on this morning, I was thinking how I've generally, over the years, lived at the pace of my mind, which is, firing thoughts at God knows what rate, but, several thoughts a second, let's say, when it's active. And so the pace of my life has generally been governed by that speed of thought. And now I feel like I'm sinking into this place of moving and living at the pace that's more aligned with my being. And that's so much slower, it's so much more gentle. There's time. It's become particularly apparent in my work flow because since starting my business last year, I was, I was in this inspirational flow, and there was a lot of ideas and creativity that were coming, and also this kind of drive to put myself out and have people, tell people about what I'm doing. And, well, I think I've said this multiple times in one way or another in these videos, but these last couple of months, it's just like I don't feel the need for that speed. I just feel like everything has slowed down, and there's not this kind of urgency that I was acting on before. And I'm just allowing the slowness to happen. At some point that might change, and I might pick up speed again and, start running with stuff again. And that's fine. It's just, it will be as it is. But I think for the first time in my life, there's this slowness, because I realize that I have generally been quite a speedy person. And even if outwardly I'm not speeding, inside the mind is ticking over at this, as I said, at this high speed. And the more present I am, the more time and space there is to notice my thoughts rather than just being overrun by them. And I remember Michael Singer talking about this. The language he used around it might have been a little different, but he was basically saying that the more that you cultivate awareness of your inner state, so the thoughts and feelings, then those moments where you otherwise would have just reacted out of, you know, guided by a thought or a feeling that was triggered in a certain situation, rather with that heightened awareness, the time that you have to notice the thought or the feeling and then respond consciously rather than just react unconsciously. It opens up, and yeah, you'll feel as if there's this slower pace at which to respond to situations.